Good morning, boys and girls. We're going to continue our lessons today. And for today's lesson, the learning target that we're going to focus on is I can determine the central message of the story. Again, I can determine the central message of the story. And the central message has to do with what is it that the author wants you to learn from this story. Our vocabulary words for today are confidence and courage. Confidence, a feeling or belief that you can do something well or succeed at something. Courage, the ability to do something that you know is difficult or dangerous. And for today's reading, we will be reading pages 102 to 105 of Earth Dragon Awakes. You should have gotten a chance to listen to a recording of these pages before we started this lesson. And now I want you to think about these questions. Question number 1. How do the Travises feel about the prejudice against the Chinese in San Francisco? Again, how do the Travises feel about the prejudice against the Chinese in San Francisco? Meaning, how do they feel about the fact that Chinese people were being treated differently? Question number 2. Why does Chin tell Henry to keep the penny dreadful? Again, why does Chin tell Henry to keep the penny dreadful? And again, if you have any questions that you want to think about, it's fine. So just take a minute just to think about the answers for these questions. Now, let's look at our first close reading question. It says, reread the first paragraph in pages 102, which we listened to. The author says that 20,000 people have fled San Francisco Bible. What does fled mean? So if you want to just go back to listen to the recording again to get an idea to answer this question, that's totally fine. So the author says that 20,000 people have fled San Francisco by boat. What does fled mean? And I'm just going to give you like a minute just to think about the answer or to find the answer for this question. Fled means ran away from danger. Again, fled means ran away from danger. Question number 2. How does the earthquake change Henry and Chin? How does the earthquake change Henry and Chin? Take a few minutes to think about the answer and then we're going to go over it. They are no longer bored and looking for adventure. They realize that excitement isn't always good, and they have plenty of adventurous ahead of them as they help to rebuild the city. Now let's look at our focus reading to see what we need to focus on. Writers often create stories to convey a message to readers. The writer will give you details to support the message they are sharing with you. One message in this story is that everyday people can be heroes. Remember that a hero is someone who helps and or saves someone else. Think about the characters in the story. Were there any heroes? And what made them a hero? After you take a couple of seconds to think about this question, you're going to now complete your task in Google Classroom Forms. Again, we're going to be taking about 20 minutes to complete your task, and then you're going to upload your answers. After you complete your task, I want you to think about the following summary question. The author wants us to understand that earthquakes are very harmful. What facts or story details support this message? The author wants us to understand that earthquakes are very harmful. What facts or story details support this message? Boys and girls, this is the reading lesson for today, and we will convene again tomorrow. Have a good day.